my nigga. I want to get this dude props for this video, but I can't. I do. I really do. Because I feel like there's growth in there. But at the same time, it's like you cannot be this fucking dense, dog.
Bro, I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older or what it is. I'm starting to peep like a girl that most dudes might not find attractive. I'll be like, yo, she's actually kind of attractive though. Like, I'm starting to really notice that. Like, I could be out.
Imagine meeting this dude and him like telling a woman like, I know none of these other niggas really fuck with you, but you kind of cute. Like, imagine, imagine somebody telling you kind of attractive. Like, nigga, what? This shit is funny. This is just really funny, man.
With five of my boys and we could be out somewhere and we all look at the same John and all five of my boys would be like, nah, she not all that. But I feel like a lot of us look at women or like I'll just say people in general, we look at what's attractive very objectively. Like we look at it through like a societal lens, like what society finds attractive. We don't really look at
That is how most attraction is formed by society. Because in black cultures, in some cultures in Africa, they don't think white people are attractive, right? In some cultures, they actually think, dark skin is the most attractive skin, and they think high cheekbones is the most attractive. And in some cultures, a gap is revered. And in some cultures, 4C hair is beautiful and stringy straight hair is not, you know what I mean? Like that is 100% societal or communal or whatever you want to call it, right? Without a doubt, beauty is not just in the eye of the beholder. People say that, but it's really not though. Our standards for beauty have been shaped by our society, by the society that we were raised in.
what's attractive subjectively. Like all five of my boys could be like, nah, she not all that. And I'll just be peeping her, like really looking at her. And I'll be like, nah, but she kind of is nice though. You know what I'm
Keep
saying? Like,
saying
but
that.
if you just
She kind of is attractive. This shit is crazy. This shit is hilarious. Bro, don't ever say that to a woman. Like, you're kind of attractive. Like, you're almost there. I hear what he's trying to say. He's just saying, like, he's discovering that he can have a personality and outside of his friend's personality, right? Like, outside of the group think. He's slowly, this is like step number one in like breaking away from the cult of man. There's 1,000 steps to go, but he has taken the first step, which is like, hey, what my friends think isn't really that important. You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting there. He's getting there.
look at her real quick off first glance, you probably be like, nah. Like, if you just looking at her real quick and you just looking at her objectively, like, objectively what's attractive or what's not attractive, you'd be like, nah, she not. But if you really look, really peep her, I'll be like, she kind of is attractive though.
He kind of is. He said it 3 times. I can't take it. Kind of attractive is highly disrespectful. I'm sorry. I'd rather just be ugly than be kind of attractive. I'd rather you just not find me attractive at all than for you to find me kind of. I don't know why. Like that shit is just like a complete slap in the fucking face.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm starting to look at attractiveness through a more subjective lens, like not just what society views as attractive or not attractive. Like,
So he this is what I think it was like when man discovered fire. That's what the old boy looked like to me. Like that's what it very much gave. Like we discover fire. We figure out we don't need friend approval. Like you don't. Welcome to adulthood. I said this the other day. I was talking about how like a major reason why like I don't miss high school or like my younger years, especially like those years, like teenage years, like 20s were like more fun, but definitely not like early years. I was so preoccupied with like what my friends thought that I didn't do things that I, may have led to like, cool experiences. I didn't allow myself to be with people that may have been cool people and good people, or what I mean, women, girls, whatever, right? Like for sure, I did that because it was like, like I thought she was cute. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been there before, but I was a child. But like, bro, date who you like. Like your homeboys ain't fucking her, but y'all want to be able to be the man to a bunch of niggas that don't know shit anyway. Like let me just save you a little time and a little energy and a little bit on these therapist fees, bro. Just listen to yourself. Your friends don't know shit. They think just like you. They're looking for your approval. Why are you looking for the approval of a nigga that's looking for your approval? Just as much as you looking for their approval, they're looking for your approval. What if you didn't give a fuck about what they thought and you just went with that kind of pretty attractive woman, right? That kind of attractive woman. Like, that's the thing. I'm not like, who fucking cares? It's like, even now, he was like holding back, like, oh, yeah, she's kind of, no, nigga, you think she fine. Just say you think she fine, but your homies don't. What do you mean she's kind of attractive? What are you talking about? You're either attracted to her or not. Are you attracted to her? Then she's attractive. Are you attracted to her or not? If you're not attracted to her, then she's not attractive to you. If you are attracted to her, then she's attractive to you. Simple. There are people who you're more attracted to. There's people who you're less attractive to, but you are attracted to that woman. Saying she's kind of attractive, I don't get that. You are attracted to her. And the only reason why you're second guessing it is because you're thinking about what another man thinks. You're thinking about what a man thinks. A man, you're thinking about what another man thinks. I had a homie say this to me the other day. He was saying, like, because I was talking about how women, like, add value to men's social currency, right? They give men social currency. And he said, I'm trying to remember the exact thing he said. Man, I almost want to call him and ask him because I'm going to misquote him here. And it may not land the same, but let me try to frame it to the best of my knowledge. He basically was saying, like, you can think she's attractive until you bring her around your friends, and then you lose all credibility or whatever. And he was, I remember. I was talking about like how when you're married, the men who like if like in like corporate America, you're more likely to get like raises and looked at for, like upper mobility wise and things of that nature, right? Get looked at for promotions, things of that nature. And he said his exact quote to me was, yeah, until you bring her to the Christmas dinner and she's ugly and then none of your and then you get demoted or something like that. And I'm sitting there thinking, what? So if your wife is unattractive to the men, right, that you work with, to your managers, they don't know she's unattractive. They give you a promotion or they are looking at you for a promotion. You're saying that if they see your wife and she's unattractive, that you could potentially lose out on the promotion? And I'm not even saying I put that past men, but I'm just like, what? That is not, I am not in that circle. I'm not in that inner circle of misogyny, of the patriarchy. I didn't reach that level. That's grand wizard level. That's grand wizard level, general level, like in the cult. Like I'm not up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not L. Ron Hubbard in in Scientology, right? Like I'm not up there. That was wild. Like when I heard that, I was like, what? But then I thought about it and I was like, I mean, men are fucking terrible. Like I couldn't imagine doing that. I don't care who you're married to. And also I don't give you more respect for being married. Like I don't give a fuck if you're married or not. But I definitely wouldn't like give you more respect based on how attractive your woman was. Like that's, I don't know. I do. Like recently I met one of my this guy who all right. So I work with this guy recently and I love the dude. Like personally, I love the guy. But I met his wife, like me and my wife met his wife, and we were both like, his wife is so like, she's such a likable person. And I joked with him. I joked to him. I was like, yeah, I told my wife that I like your wife more than I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just, you know what I mean? But people feel the same way about my wife. Like people love my wife more than they love me. People like my wife more than they like me. Right? Like if you met me and my wife at the same time, you would like my wife more than you like me. You know, I could see that happening. And he was like, yeah, he was laughing. He was like, yeah, I call my wife the closer because like anytime, I'm saying I'm like looking to close a deal or something like that, I bring my wife along and it always happens. And I'm like, yep, me too. Like my wife, like she just makes shit happen for me. Like when she's in a room full of people and I'm there, shit is gonna happen for us. Like for me, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's like a thing for me, she's like everybody likes her and she's just like easy to talk to. And they tell like people, I've seen people just instantly just start telling her their life stories. And like, I'm just like, what the fuck? So women do that. Women have that effect on people, right? Men and women, but women have that effect on people. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So I could see how your wife could like it, depending on her personality, she can add that value, but taken away because she's ugly or unattractive to you, hey, men are disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That was like, whoa, fucking gross.